Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing another Hearthstone video today. Last video was in Battlegrounds, and this video is going to be regular old Hearthstone gameplay. We're going to be looking at one of my rogue decks that is Dragon Heavy and Galakrond. So it's a Dragon Galakrond deck. Should make things interesting. So let me just select that deck real quick. Get into the action now. As we're sitting here in the queue, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you like Hearthstone, if you like these Hearthstone videos. That way I know to put more of them out. Yeah, pretty much it. Let's see who we're going up against. We got a mage. We're going up against a mage deck. So, could be anything really. Here you see that I have these three cards right here. A Twin Tyrant, Sadvar, and Devoted Manic. And I decided to get rid of the two heavier cost ones in order to keep the 4 mana card. And I got a 3 and a 2 mana card, 1 3 mana card and 1 2 mana card, which is perfect. I like having 5 to 1 cost mana cards, or 0 depending on the game style I'm playing with, at the start of the match. So for my first turn, I just turn it right over to him or her. I don't know who's playing. I'm just gonna refer to him/her as him for the continuity of this video. So I kick it over to him, and as you can see, he's just kind of chilling out, waiting. This kind of annoys me when people aren't paying attention to the game, and you have to wait for the clock to run down. Luckily, it was first turn, so the amount of time allotted wasn't as large. So now we're just chilling, waiting. I'm already trying to think of what I could do with the 2 mana, and I thought the best thing to do is just Shiv his face and grab that next card. And I got a Fan of Knives, perfect 3 mana card, especially comes in handy in late game situations. So now I kicked it back over to him, and we're gonna see what he does. He just uses his hero power and attacks face. It's a guaranteed 1 damage. I mean, that's all it's got going for it. I decide to use my discover a weapon that's not part of my class, and I was really kicking it up between the champion and the super collider, and I decided to go with the champion just because that health I think will be helpful in late game, especially using a rogue deck, because we all know rogue decks don't like dealing with health or healing. So that'll just give me an advantage in late game. Now I decide to play my traveling healer. I think, yeah, I play my traveling healer, heal my hero that 1 health. Just because why not? It's 1 health. It matters. And I just kind of toss it back over to him, and we'll see what he does there. He hero powers my traveling healer, and he attacks it with his 2/4, killing it. And his 2/4 now just became a 2/1. I decide to play... I forget what I play here. I'm voiceovering this later. Oh, I looked at my my Shield of Galakrond to see if I would want to play that next turn. And what do I decide to play? I decided to play my Shield of Galakrond, invoke Galakrond, get that 1 lackey. I got a Titanic lackey, but he had this secret which gives him 1 Shield of Galakrond. He does not get the benefits of the Battle Cry and invoking his Galakrond, but it's a mage, so there's no Galakrond to evoke anyway, I'm pretty sure. I'm now looking at my options as far as what I can do next turn. Seeing everything that he's putting out, I'm just kind of relaxing, waiting on the next step. He kills that 2/1, and he kills my 4/5 with his 4/5, and his becomes a 4/1. I'm looking at my options. I see that I just pulled an Assassinate, which I really don't like playing Assassinate early game, but if I have to, I will, and I think, yep, that's exactly what I do in this instance. cut out his 4/4, keep the 4/1 on the field. And my turn, I throw it back to him, see what he's going to do.
Need a key?
Okay, so he gets a secret that goes right into battlefield. I've never seen that card before, so I'd actually look at it and see what it was. He attacks my face with his 4/1 and uses his hero power and attacks my face because I have no minions on the field. Now I look and see what options I have, and I decide I have Seal Fate, and I'm going to use that on his 2/2 in order to kill it. Invoke Galakrond. And I think this is where I get a Witch Lackey. Yeah, a Witch Lackey, or I forget what it's called. But yeah, I get one of those. I play down the Manic 2/2, which has Rush, kills the 4/1. I think that's a pretty fair trade for 4 mana. And I also, of course, get another Lackey because of the what Galakrond's power is. So I get a Dragonic Lackey. Now we're going to see, yep, there we go. And that's just showing you all my cards that I had in my hand at this time. He attacks my face with his hero power. Just kind of annoying me at this point. He doesn't play anything of actual value. So I decide, you know what? I'll play something that can't be targeted by his hero power or spells. Throw that baby down. Throw down that 7/7 and play the Dragonic Lackey in order to see what dragon I can get. I'm looking at the size of my hand right now, and I'm thinking that the Twilight Drake is the best idea at the time. Grab that baby up and throw it back over to him and see what he can do.
You're not ready for this.
Alright, and he plays that card, which does 2 damage to all enemy minions. Whenever he throws out a secret, and of course he has 2 of them, it kicks it twice, and it kills my Dragonic Lackey. Not the saddest moment for me. But the only bad thing is my 7/7 just became a 7/3, which is kind of annoying. And the 1/2 that he played gets +1/+1 anytime a secret is revealed, I think, or every time he plays a secret. So I throw out my Titanic Lackey, which you can see all this stuff happening here. Basically just buffs my 7/2 and makes it a 7... my 7/3 and makes it a 7/4, I think. So yeah, at this point we're just kind of getting rid of those 3/2s that are disgusting. His hero, that secret that he played was actually really smart. Really like that secret, actually. The one that makes it anytime a minion attacks another minion, it spawns a copy of the minion that's being attacked. That was kind of nice. That's a nice little card. And as you can see, that 3/2 is just doing a lot of damage right now. Yeah. And he buffed, and that 1/2 got buffed, so now it's a 2/3. He's going right after my Twilight Drake. Does not want that 4 damage on the field. And alright, so now I have no minions again, but luckily we have 10 mana, so I decide I'm going to go with the Mosh Ogre Enforcer, and he pulls the secret out. So now he has a Mosh Ogre Enforcer, which really made me angry at the moment. And I just held off on it, using that last 2 mana. Just decided it's probably best for me to not try to use it at this point in time. Just to have that Mosh Ogre there. And as long as nothing bad happens to it, we should be alright. So, yep, he's going to attack that Mosh Ogre and end up damaging his 4/3 and making it a 4/1. So now what do? I use Fan of Knives, and I'm going to use Shiv. That way I can get rid of that 3/2 that was causing a bunch of pain. I'm going to play this 1 mana and get a legendary minion, and I decide to go with Katrina Mieri. Yeah, Katrina Mieri. And then, of course, I play my Traveling Healer, and I heal face, and then I attack with face, and then I attack with the Mosh Ogre Enforcer. Because first thing on the agenda is you gotta get rid of that Mosh Ogre Enforcer. It's a 2/14 that has Divine Shield, so it's very hard to take out. Unless, of course, you're playing Rogue and you have Assassinate, and then in which case use it. Use Assassinate on that. You need to. There are way worse cards to use Assassinate on. Now looking at the cards on my hand, I'm trying to think of what I should do. I play the 8-cost Katrina Muiri, or Miori, or however it's pronounced. And then I go right after that Mosh Ogre Enforcer, and I kill it. And I still have mine on the field. This is important. Okay, when you have a card like Katrina Muiri that summons a minion at the end of your turn every turn, you want to keep your taunt on the field as long as possible. And you want to make sure that that taunt has plenty of health. That way that taunt will protect that card that summons a minion as long as possible. Alrighty, so now it's my turn again. I'm looking at my cards. There's my other Assassinate. I play the champion weapon. And I use Backstab, get rid of some of that health. And then I play the card that was just the card that Katrina Muiri actually summoned. And then he uses Flame Ward, doing 3 damage to each minion. Really made me upset that I didn't attack with my Mosh Ogre Enforcer, but it's okay. Summons another Manic, Devout Manic. Now, you don't get any of the Galakrond benefits with this summoning that card, but it still is a 2-2. It's a 2-2 minion, and you're getting it for free, basically, at this point. And now he pulls another secret, and plays this Sorcerer's Apprentice, which makes his spells cost 1 less mana. Plays this Mana Cyclone Elemental, and then uses Fireball to get rid of Katrina because he does not like that card. I don't either when people use it against me. It's just kind of annoying. Gonna be real honest, it's kind of annoying. Not as annoying as someone who plays a Prince Liam deck. Prince Liam decks are disgusting, at least in my opinion. And now he's getting rid of that Devout Manic. So now I'm starting with a blank sheet. This next turn, I'm looking at my options. I play the Twin Tyrant because it guarantees it's going to kill both of these minions, and now I have an open shot at the hero. Boom, 4 damage to face. I use my hero power, get the 1/2 dagger, and end the turn kicking it back over to him. Now at this point I'm just kind of thinking, all right, I feel the upswing. For a while there I was in the bottom, I was in the grit, and I was grinding, trying to figure out a way to get out of here. But now this deck really thrives on having these higher cost mana cards that have these really good powers. So right now I'm just kind of... His deck does not rely on that. The Mage deck he's playing relies on quick and early game wins. But if you can hold out, you'd be able to win. I throw him down my Pit Crocolisk, doing 5 damage to face, which is very annoying for him. And then I just attack face. The goal of this is to kill him as fast as possible before he can get any momentum going, because his deck relies on getting some momentum going. He's down to 6 health. At this point, I think I've already won. I'm just kind of playing my cool, laying back, doing a little more fun things in the game versus necessarily trying to win. Because I honestly didn't... at the beginning of this game, I had a rough time thinking I was going to lose. It was my first game of the day, actually, which should have just not recorded my first game of the day, but it turned out to be a pretty good game, so I'm okay with that. He freezes my Pit Crocolisk. He's kind of just trying to do whatever he can to buy himself some time. He plays another secret, and he does 2 damage to my Pit Crocolisk, and then effectively ends up killing it with his hero power. And, of course, me being the person I am, I decide, ooh, my Galakrond's out. I'm going to play Galakrond. I think that, yeah, I play Galakrond just to be an annoying person, toxic player, and I realized that I got 2 decent cards that I have for 0 mana. I play both of them, get that Lackey in my hand, and I have a Dragonic Lackey. Play the Dragonic Lackey, grab a 2 mana dragon because the other ones are not useful for me. Could have brought his health back up to 15 and then made him even more angry, but that's not... I don't like doing that. To me, that's just annoying. And I brought his health down to 1. He uses his secret and effectively kills almost all of my minions. Oh, he kills 2 out of the 5 of my minions. And then he decides that he is now looking at his single card he has in his hand, and he plays it. And then he attacks with his hero power. But he concedes. He eventually concedes. He realizes that there's no way he's going to win, so he concedes. Does not give me the satisfaction of actually beating him, but that's okay. I'm almost at rank 18. Yes, it's really nice that I now have rank 18. I'm getting all the perks. So I decide, hey, you know what? For fun, let's go open a pack. First thing I had to do is I had to go in and buy packs because I forgot that I didn't have any on me at the time. So I went into the store and ended up buying some packs. I think I ended up buying 6 packs. I don't remember, but I ended up buying 6 packs with gold. Just for fun, because I figured maybe that would be fun for you guys as watching me open up packs at the end of these videos. So now I bought 6 packs. Time for us to go open a pack and see what happens. I open it. Okay, I get a druid card. I get an all classes card, a paladin card, a priest card, and the last card is a rare, and it is a all classes card. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this Hearthstone video. Please let me know if you guys like these videos, and I will see you in the next one.